try this. On fire,
That's what I'm talking about, bruv.
on fire links. On fire links, let's try this. On fire links. On fire links, let's try this. On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire, on fire links. On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire, try this. Links. On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire, on fire links. On fire, on fire, on fire, try this. Links. On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire, on fire links. On fire, on fire, on fire, try this. Links. On fire, on fire, on fire, on fire links. On fire, on fire, on fire, try this. Links. On fire.
I hit the ground running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and repeat. Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and hit the ground running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and repeat. Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and I hit the ground running. I hit the ground running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and repeat. Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and hit the ground running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back and repeat. Running, fast, attention, delete, combine, compete, go back, ground running. Running, ground running. Running, ground running. Running, ground running. Running, I hit the ground running.
Welcome back everybody, and Venm Esports already in with the follow, so welcome to the Grava channel where things can be a bit weird, but they're always fun, and today we have some big games coming in from PV Black, Venm Black Vipers. They're going to take each other on in the AEL Division 4. PV Black, of course, we saw the other day, they did unfortunately lose their opening game to the season, so they'll be looking to bounce back with a victory on tonight's cast. So can they do it is the big question. Venm Black Vipers, it will be the first time having them on the channel, so it'll be a good look to see what they're all about, especially as Division 4 continues to unfold, to see where these two sides end up as we start to look towards those playoff sort of areas, see which teams may make it, which teams may not. It's all to play for tonight, and here are the maps, ladies and gentlemen. Starting things off on Scar Hardpoint, this map, out of all the competitive maps, in my opinion, is the one that really separates the fundamentals of teams. Teams with better fundamentals, in my opinion, tend to win on Scar. Straight round the back, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please do remember, guys, I'm on a 30-second time delay as well, so anything you do say, I'm sort of like miles behind, and you get the point. Raid, Search and Destroy, game number 2. Well, we all love a bit of Raid, Search and Destroy, so I can't wait for that one. See who pulls out the sniper rifle, the boomstick, whatever you want to call it. It's dangerous, and it will get somebody. Overload on Den in game number 3. I mean, Overload, it doesn't really matter what map you play on. It's absolute carnage, and I love it. It's a fantastic game mode to watch. It's not so fun to be on the pressure side of playing, but it's definitely fun to cast. And then my favourite map and mode to play up in game number 5, Colossus Hardpoint. What a game that is. Hey, Monster. Glad you have announced yourself, but, you know. But yeah, Colossus Hardpoint, everybody loves it. It's a bang-out map, and the subs can go absolutely wild, and there's a lot of little sneaky routes, a couple of jump spots that people are starting to learn as well, so we'll see if any of that comes to fruition in these games. Right, enough of me talking, ladies and gents. I'm going to get myself into the game with the players and get everything rocking and rolling. We can get this best of 5 series started. Any score predictions out of anyone? Do we think that PV Black will bounce back after a loss in their first game out? Or do we think that Venm Esports will really drive the pressure onto them by making them succumb to defeat once again? We're going to find out very, very soon. So, game number 1 is now beginning, I believe. Into the lobby just in time. Never mind. We've had a lobby disconnected, so fire there. Nothing to worry about, just a disconnect, so once the player's back in, we'll get things rocking and rolling once again. So, I can't speak for the Venm side. As I've said, it will be the first time seeing them as a team. But I can speak for the PV Black side, and I will be sort of leaning towards the main man of Zep. If Zep can perform well and keep his team's energy high, then I do believe that PV Black can come out on top. But if Zep has a bit of a bad time and finds it a little bit difficult on the map, maybe he's shut down by the opposing side by Venm Black Vipers, you know, that's definitely possible as well. But Zep is definitely the player I'd be leaning on to try and keep his team in the right shape, do the right things on the map. Let's see if they can do it. Game number 1, Scar, is about to unfold, and I will stick on the overlay for the teams once they have chosen which sides. Obviously, I'm sure you're all aware of the spawn in English where everybody is all over the place. So we'll hang fire, see where the teams have ended up. There you go. Just like that. It's that easy. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 is getting underway. PV Black in a much needed win, sorry. Get my words jumbled up already. 2 in the feed for the side in blue, PV Black. And 3 early kills will mean that poor old Anish is left on his lonesome to try and defend whilst his teammates are on the respawn. The first kill comes in. for the side in red, but it's 15 early points for the team in blue. The PV black side. And I tell you what, round the back, the team called the gunfight. Anish now on 3 in a row after being the solo player standing. Played his life and should be looking towards P2 at about a very, very tight lead. And how about that from Anish to get 4 in a row? Go on, make it 5, son, why not? Oh, the pistol shots just missed the episode. With Dozer here, you can hear a lot of shots being fired across those top rafters areas by Zep. Again, north with the nade this time, holding the Venm squadron at bay, and in comes Gravity. There's a big 2-piece. He'll get himself on the time. 3 and a 4 down, and that is the break that you need. 30 to 40 seconds left to play as well. Fantastic, fantastic work. Doesn't need to pick up at least one here. Can't quite get the job done, and again it's Anish who's now 7 and 2. Well, he's warmed up and ready. The early danger man for the Venm side. Surely you get the next one. Surely you get him. There we go, finally. 1 bullet was all it took. Zep has taken up a position here. Gravity's the first man to move. Will Deck now read the man in the top window? Does indeed. Beautiful double by Zep to open up the P3 hill, and he's got all of the respawning members. He's hit him with a nade as well, and now he's making a move around the back line. Zep is starting to find his flow state here. Oh, I maybe shouldn't have gone back in the doorway there, but the damage was done. But nobody's covering. There's nobody covering the aeroplane heady, and just like that, Venm walk their way into the hard point. Apart from Zep, nobody doing anything to stop them. Nobody at all doing anything to stop them walking straight into the hill. Zep was trying his best efforts from the front. He got 2-3 kills. He's just got a couple more. He's now on 9 in the lobby, and this is the position that needed picking up a few moments ago, in my opinion. Now the position that will need picking up is going to be the P4 Roto. Everything all square as we go into P4, but I know the team in red are going to come flooding on in. Here's the first one, Alfie, he gets 1, and can he get the turn and burn? No, he can't, unfortunate. Zinzan gets him with the pistol, but immediately traded. North next man in, he knows there's a man in the back line, but the shots are a little bit off, and Alfie picks him away at ease. Absolute carnage here on the P4 area, but small tap flipped, and never mind, Dozer flies in, gets 2 of his own. That's a big 2 as well. As PV Black try and keep the points at the top of the screen in their favour. Now the Thor coming out. Big points being won. Zinzan's there as well. He's trying to make his way across the map. Everybody spawns old. And the Roto for new is absolutely sublime from the PV Black side. Look at how they made that work. They spawned the whole of the Venm squadron back at old, and now they have the early time on one of the biggest money hills on the game, especially on this map as well. But the upstairs hallway, the big gunfight's being won there by Alfie. He's just waiting for the next man to show face, and there he is, an easy pick up as well. 1 bullet was all that was needed. 3 in a row for Alfie. He might get a 4th here. Yes, he does. And there comes the break. Still spawning in the back line though, and the break back is immediate from the side in blue. That shows you having the dominant spawns really is effective sometimes. It really can help you by just flooding that pocket with numbers. You can overwhelm just about anyone. Oh, caught on the reload. Anish again in. It's an absolute monster, Anish, with 3 in a row. Full clean in the feed for the Venm side. And Anish has got 20 in the round 1 rotations. Now he has, anyway. 5 in a row for Anish. Finally, somebody gets rid of him. Anish is looking to be the absolute driving force of the Venm squad, and it's beautiful to see. Do have Zep on the other side, who's trying to stay toe-to-toe with him in the kills department. but the first sort of gap is now starting to open up between the two sides here in the Scar hardpoint. The difference of near being 40 points now. Oh, that's a bad one, North. Anish has absolutely slammed you there, mate. I'll be honest. Dozza goes upstairs, good movement, keeps himself there, but he can't get the job done. It's a big moment. Zep goes through, he'll get another two-piece. Feel like Zep's trying to do a lot of work here. It's exactly what we asked for him before the series started, and he's doing everything he can. Venm trying to recuperate what was call it a 40-point gap, and it's quickly dwindling back towards a level playing field. North in, oh, he can't quite get it, that was almost beautiful. Zinzan will get 3 of his own, Dozza will get the last man as well. Now everybody from the front. What a break, 30 seconds left to go. I just said that the Venm side were closing up the points differential at the top, and now PV have the chance to open it right back up. Always good to be the side with a bit of a cushioned lead, but anything can happen. One good hold for Venm, and they will be back in the lead as well, so it's far from over. Two, can he get a third? Through pistol, through the wall, surely. Oh my god, come on, North. He's chasing him. He's still managed to get away, Alfie has, and manages to get a kill. Anish then picks off North as well. Oh no. To P3 we go, and once again the side in red have the opening hold of it. How long for is the big question. They need a full 60 here to get themselves back in the game, and that's one way how to do it. 3 clean in the feed, the read on the spawns to get the next man as well, and then you just dive over the plane and give your life away. Don't really understand that one, never mind. Should have just stood on the heady a little longer, but... Anish, yeah, he's absolutely frying. It's insane. 29 and 15. Can he get 30? No, he can't. And just like that, as I said, one good hold and they take the lead. They've done just that. Now they need to break P4, and maybe they might be the first team to that 200-point barrier. There's 2 down. It's because my internet's so bad, Nova, and it's got nothing to do with the bitrate or anything. My internet's poor. I'm very sorry, guys, if the internet is giving you a little bit of issues. I can try and make it a little bit better once the game is over, but a very, very important part of the game is Venm have broken in to the P4 area. Last man standing will be Alfie. He's going to have to play his life, get off the point, wait for some reinforcements to arrive, and this game is as close as it could ever be. Zep gets one upstairs. Now he's trying to find where the next members of the team are. It's Anish, and he manages to pick him off. That's a big kill right there. In through the back line will be Alfie. He's picked off as well. And now we can all start thinking about the rotate to new PV Black, the first team to the 200-point barrier. But there is a 14 points in it. How quick is the break is the question. Anish picked off again. Big moments as Anish is being dropped left and right now. And the best player of the Venm side needed to stand strong. He's just fallen short a couple of times. The break is immediate from PV Black, just like we said it needed to be, and it was. And Ziek is here in the back line. We're waiting for someone to try and spot him out and pick him off, but he's just sort of been trapped and isolated there. Anish has now got himself back into a good position. Will he get the beat on North? No, he won't. 10 points in it, and if the final 10 here do go the way of the Black Vipers, then we're all tied up with 30 points to play for, and the P1, P2 area here is going to be absolutely massive for these sides. Who can ascertain the score for P2 might win this game if it's not won on P1. The Hellstorm coming in from Zep. He's got 35 kills. Him and Anish are going massive for their respective teams. Zep gets 2 more. He might get another one with the missile as well. Don't think he did. He's still in on the hard point. 18, make it 15 points to play for. Zep may get the chance to drop 40 here. Isn't moving a muscle. I love it. The patience from Zep is absolutely key for the victory. He's on 39 kills for the lobby. Has he got the read on the spawns? It looks like he has just that. What a fantastic game number one from both sides, who were back and forth in with one another all the way along. Eggy Cod, this is Division 4. There you go. North looks like he maybe struggled in the kills department, but his damage is very, very good. Always highlight that. He's got 90 seconds of hill time as well. But I do believe the driving force of PV Black, I said it at the start of the series, if Zep can control the game, they have a very big chance of winning. Zep is a very dominant player on any game mode, any map, doesn't matter. Any one of the Call of Duty games, he's good at it. So back to the match 3, ladies and gents, and like I said, it's the much needed victory that PV Black were dying for. You know, they lost their opening best of 5 series. I believe the score was 3-1. Correct me if I'm wrong, it might have been a game 5 loss even, it could have been 3-2, but nonetheless they lost regardless. So they are desperate to try and bounce back with a victory here today, and it all starts with that map 1 win. And let me tell you, Anish was absolutely frying. He's got a 2 KD, he's dominating on the map, just like Zep was. The two players going big for their respected teams, and right at the death, PV Black had control of that P1 area and just managed to clutch it out. The Hellstorm really helped that come in from Zep with the double kill. Game number 2, ready to search and destroy is... Let's get it. Oh, 1 second, guys. Let me try and turn off this and see if it helps a little bit with the internet. Right, opening kill coming in from North. Very sorry, ladies and gents. Trying to make the stream just look a little bit better if it's possible. Apologise if there are any internet issues. A couple of trades coming in and out, but already Zia left on his lonesome against 3 men of PV Black. Can he do something special here in round number 1? This would be insane. Stun will land, but not really any damage done with it. That's an outrageous chal if you do see one ever. I've got to be honest. Bards, Jay, the score in game number 1 was like 250 to 225, 230. Around about that score in favour of the PV Black side. And there you go. Zep, who was the orchestrator in game number 1, is already at it again in game number 2. 2 kills in the first round, helped out by Dozer, of course, with the final one. But a very good round to start off the game indeed. Tell you where we are going to go. Oh, what a choice that was. Anish has a sniper rifle, ladies and gents. Anish has the boomstick. Is he going to get somebody? That's the question. Dozer opens up with the first kill, and that'll allow PV Black to sort of just sit back on their numbers here and wait for an opportunity to arise again. And Gravity might be the next man singled on out. As the 3 men try and work out, I'll tell you who's going through the back line. It's Zinzan. This could be a very big play here if Zinzan's not spotted out by one of the members. North picks off another one. Trade comes in, but there you go. Zinzan at the ready, and the last man, he knows he's here somewhere. The calls come in. He's behind you. And Anish has absolutely tiptoed out of there. A 1v3 scenario again for the Venm side to try and contend with, but you're asking a lot, man. You get left in a scenario where you're 1v3, the likelihood is you are not going to win it. You've got no bomb control, and PV Black giving them nothing. I love it. That's how you close out a search and destroy round, with numbers on your side on defense. You don't have to move anywhere. Don't need to go anywhere. Cover your angles, play slow, make numbers matter most. Opening 2 rounds, both the way of PV Black. but we have a host-ended game. Please do bear with us whilst we sort out what's going on. Screen. I'll be back in just a moment, ladies and gents. Just going to find out why we're getting the restart. Do believe it's just a player has lagged out, so it'll just be a straight up restart. 2 rounds to 0. Apologies, but yeah, 2 rounds to 0 for PV Black. At least that's what I think it is at the moment. I'm just waiting for confirmation, but it seems that way. What are our thoughts? Do we think that PV Black have found the wind in their sails and they're going to storm ahead after that game one? It was very, very close indeed. Like I said, I will give Anish more and more credit as the series goes on, I am sure, but it was close, man. Anish and Zep literally going toe for toe. Beautiful to watch. PV came out on top. And now they're on top again in game number 2. 2 rounds to the good. We'll just make sure that the sides are correct. Yes, they are indeed. Here we go. We'll spawn in this round with Ziek. See what he decides to get up to. And I tell you what, we're going to have to change it out for Alfie immediately because there's 3 PV Black members trying to run riot through the midfield. How's nobody spotted out Zinzan? And how's Zinzan not got the kill? He's finished off one, doesn't know where the second man's gone. He's right behind you. Anish is trying to punch him to death. And what's going on? Absolute madness at the start of this round number 3. Zinzan's good for 2. And he might get a third here. We've just been given all the praise to Anish, but I don't know what happened there. It was wildness, but again, we fall down to a 1v3 scenario. This time it'll be Alfie, but if this keeps happening, you're not going to win a search and destroy, and then we have it again, the 3v1 proving its dividends, and we now have a 3-0 scoreline in favour of PV Black, who are in full control on Raid Search and Destroy right now. There's always time to turn it round, but that was I don't understand what happened around the mid-ring there. Zinzan ends up good for 3 in the round, and yeah, I don't know how Zinzan was alive that long. Yeah, I mean, we've got a couple of people already giggling away in the chat. I don't blame you. It's a bit of a calamitous moment, if I do say so myself. Looks like we're having a bit of a change of heart, going towards the B bomb site. Will it pay off? As you can see in the minimap in the bottom left corner, all 4 of the blue arrows are locked up right in the back line. So the bomb can go down on B, but Zinzan's ready and waiting. He might get one. The top window's been covered. Have they not killed Zinzan? They've let him through for free and he's killed Gravity. That is absurd. You cannot be letting that happen. I know that Zinzan was getting a little bit of help from his teammates. North goes through the door, through the window. Slash the wall, and he's doing it again. Anish is 1 HP. Zinzan's in round the back, and this is all falling apart right here for Venm Esports. Alfie's picked up one on the far side of the map, but surely he's not quick enough to get the 2 men of PV. No, he's not. North picks him off with the pistol. John wicks him. Zinzan's on 5 in a row. Is going to be closing in on that Hellstorm missile, and PV Black are on 4 rounds to the good. Since the restart, it's really, I mean, the whole game really, it's been a numbers game that's always favoured PV, but letting Zinzan through there to kill Gravity is criminal. He had to be put down. It's not on Gravity either, it's on whoever the 2 men in the top window were. They had to cover him and they didn't. And Zinzan is now 5 in a row with a defuse. It doesn't look like he's actually got the Hellstorm missile applied on his kill streak, so Venm might be in luck that there isn't a missile about to rain down on him. Gravity manages to get out alive, and for the first time this game, the side in red have the numbers advantage. Can they make it count? They need to. They need to respond now. Just as I'm saying they need a response. Zep, oh my god, Zep lost him. Zep lost him. He didn't get the kill though, and Zep might finish him off here. Carnage around the back line. We're down to a 2v2. Zinzan's been spotted out. He's picked off as well, and the last man standing will be Dozer. Can't get anything out of that one, and what a couple of kills that was. Venm and Ziek get around in the bag, and it is thanks to the efforts of this man on the final 2 kills, I've got to be honest. (4-1). Stalking across the midfield here. Trying to hold it down. How's North lost that gunfight to Anish? Anish absolutely slaughters him. It looked like it should have been a bit of a free kill there. We've got a comeback inbound being talked about in the chat. Well, it could be. We've seen crazier things happen, let's be honest. The first 4 rounds go in the way of PV, and now the fight back is on from Venm. This is the fight back that we'll want to see as well. It makes a game of it. Oh, there we go. The second kill of the round going the way of the Venm side as well. And now this might be a second round in the bag, and that 4-0 lead is dwindling fast. Nobody checks that close left corner. Trade will come in, but gravity's good for 1, and surely the 3 men. Anish is playing for a 360. He gets it as well. Tulse is in, saying North got slammed. My god, did he? My god, did he? It was this man as well, Anish, who I think's got the... Yeah, there we go. Little 360 for the win. Why not? I do remember the scoreline is still 4-2 in PV Black's favour, but right now the momentum is all the way of Venm after securing 2 big rounds just before PV Black could get themselves to match point. Can they turn 2 into 3, then maybe 3 into 4, and I tell you what, if we get to a 4-4 round score, this could really start to feel like a task for the PV side. North spotted out early on, he plays his life very well. Looks like we're going to have a 4 versus 4 retake for the A-bomb site this time. Oh, this nade could be good! Never mind. Opening kill comes in from Ziek, immediately responded to by Zep, who knows he's got someone playing, and it is Ziek who's good for 2 again in the round. He's now on 4 in a row as well. 15 seconds. Oh, it's all Ziek, is it not? Can Dozer get away? 10 seconds to play with. He picks up another one now. Can he pick the last man off as well? Yes, he can. Dozer gets PV Black to match point with some unbelievable work in this round. I didn't think he was going to be able to do it, but he does. Insane from Dozer. It felt like we were watching it all fall apart again for PV Black, and out of nowhere, Dozer does the unthinkable. He gets 3 kills when numbers are against him, and they are the moments that win you maps. That might be the moment that everyone has to look back at and be like, this is where PV Black really did win this map. That was absurd. I mean, don't get me wrong, the final kill was completely free, but the fact he got the second kill was the crazy one, in my opinion. Straight through the midfield from Venm as they tried to respond once again. North gets the opening kill. Zepp's then responded to. Two big ones in the feed for the team in red, and now it's down to a 2 versus 2. The bomb is down momentarily. Who's going to decide to pick it up? Will it be anybody? There we go. Right. Rotation around the spawns from Zinzan and Dozer. Dozer's now 4 to the good. Is he about to win the final 2 rounds for his side? Rotation over to A coming in from the Black Vipers. Bomb will go down for free as well. There is absolutely zero movement from the PV Black duo. And here we go, the 2v2 retake. Possibly for the game. Obviously it is for the game for Dozer and Zinzan. And it's to keep your side in it for Alfie and Ziyech. Can they get the job done? Zinzan is starting to make a move across. Has he been spotted out? I think he's managed to sneak right the way across the free. Oh my god, that's a terrible... Oh, Zinzan's made it all fall apart. Dozer's now going to have to go nuclear. There's only 8 seconds left, and it was all down to Zinzan. He needed to pick up that initial kill. Dozer scored, and he can't quite get the second, but Zinzan missing the shots on the man with his back to him. Oh... He jumped, and I think it just threw the aim off a touch. One bullet was all that was needed. And it would have been game over, but instead, it's 5-3. Which is still a fantastic advantage to have, of course, but the sooner the game is over, the better for you, for whoever it is that wins. You'd rather win 6-0 and have the game done. Right, yeah, sorted next, you know? Now, it's dragging out, and the longer this drags out, the more damaging it will be for PV. Initial from Dozer, and that might send Zepp on the inside. Zepp doesn't have a clue. There's a man right next to him. He does get picked off. Not good for one trade, and he might get the second in. There's so much damage has got him, but he dies for it. 3 in the feed for PV Black. We're down to a 2v1 scenario, make it a 1v1, never mind. And it will be Zinzan taking on Gravity, and if Zinzan can potentially let his shots land here, he's spotted out Gravity as well, and with only 10 seconds to play, I think Gravity has no choice but to go and try and defuse the bomb, and, well, he will get the kill, but he won't get the defuse, and that will be that in game 2. Fantastic wrap through the back line from North, who didn't quite get the second man, but it wasted enough time anyway. It got a little bit hairy, but PV Black, again, getting the job done. A beautiful fight back from Venm Black Vipers, but they just gave themselves too much to do after losing the initial 4 rounds. Well. Dozer. The round from Dozer, that was a big one. I'm still going to say it. I think that's where PV Black won this. Got to give it to Dozer with that 3-piece, man. Unbelievable. Don't get me wrong, North did his part. He had a couple of hairy, scary moments, but he was definitely picking up some first bloods and some kills that were ultimately necessary for his side. Zinzan was fantastic. Zepp's good. I tell you what, Zepp is fantastic at being so consistent. That is one of Zepp's real factors, is that he's always good. Dozer, again, that 3-piece, man. Yeah. I'd like to see it back from Dozer's POV. Obviously, we only got half of it, but the first couple of kills, the way that Dozer was dancing around and playing his life, looked unbelievable from the third-person perspective. We will fly back to the map screen to confirm win number 2 in game 2. So 2 for 2 right now out of PV, who are looking to respond to an opening season game loss with a win in game number 2, and now they're in a fantastic position to do so. A reverse sweep is needed from Venm Esports. What do we think, guys? Can they do it? Their fight back has been incredible all series long. I do want to point that out. They aren't a team that give up when they go down. So this game 3 is not going to be easy, and I do think that if Venm can come out on top in this game number 3, that we might see a very, very rough game number 4, because Colossus can be anybody's game. So we'll soon see. What do we think, guys? Do we think the reverse sweep's doable? I definitely think it is, but I think it's going to be a tough one. The PV Black side are raring to get a win here, and they're doing everything they can to get it done as well. But I do, again, alert to the Venm side, who don't give up no matter how far they're down. They were 4 rounds down and could have quite easily settled to lose that game number 3. Game number 2, sorry. But they fought back. They got a few rounds in the bag. They were looking good. And then Dozer really ended that big run with a fantastic moment. Can they have a better game number 3 and maybe be the team that have the lead advantage instead of being the team that's trying to fight back? Let's find out. Game number 3, below is about to get away. Let's get to it. All over the place. Even the damage coming in. That was on the stream as well. Just a little. North's good for 1. Immediately traded. The midfield has been dominated here by PV. No D3 control. Don't matter. They don't need it. They're ready to potentially pick up the bomb if they get another couple of kills here. Dozer will be good for 1. Zinzan moves in, gets an absolute freebie. There's 2 down. Pick the bomb up. Zinzan can't get the next. And the bomb is immediately dropped. For Alfie's good work there as well. He's now on 3 in a row. Might get 4th here for 4. I tell you what, the whole PV roster was staring right at him, and now they go in for the next. We see it on the third person perspective. Sometimes it is really good to see from there. ZX good for 2 in the back line. He's applying a massive amount of pressure here to the defensive posture up of the PV side. Bomb picked up, and oh my god, Zinzan. Zinzan might be away here. He's absolutely legging it. Will the man who's respawned in get the time in? Alfie's trying to run him down. Can he pick him up, or will Zinzan get the points? There he goes. He's just about got the time in. I tell you what, Zinzan was well away there. Those moments where one player slips through and they take the bomb with them, they're applying so much pressure to the other side of the map. Can be the downfall. North getting absolutely nothing with the shots through the wall of tin. A bit of a stalemate in this area right now. Here they come. 1 down. They're waiting to play his life. North has his back. Oh, Anish is good for 1 and the second. How's he done that? He will get killed by North, who's taking up the position from the midfield again, but there's 3 down, and this is a huge opportunity to go 1 to the good, and indeed it will be. It'll be Ziyech who gets the bomb across the line and gets the first overload of the game, and an immediate 3 down once again. North has a shot. I tell you what, that's a beautiful read from North to know there's still a man lurking around at the B bomb site. Gets an next as well. Beautiful. Gravity's then traded. Body drop. Fly off the map. Zinzan flies on in. He's now on 3 in a row. Won't get any more than that. There's a 3 down in the feed once again for the Venm side. And I tell you what, they are definitely having the better of this game number 3. They got themselves in the lead like I said they needed to do, and now they can sort of play a little bit slower. PV are the team forced to try and make the move, and if they make the move wrong, another overload could quite swiftly come in. I tell you what, that's a big kill. May need a second wave. North slows it down quite an amount. Everybody will be respawned back in. The nade will land. Oh my god, he died fast. Anish absolutely slapped him. Won't get the second. Bit of pressure being applied here to the defensive line of Venm. The Black Vipers trying to hold strong, but they can't quite do it. This will be the bomb pickup and it'll be 1-1. Fantastic work out of PV Black to slowly work their way across the rooftops area. Slowly but surely, they get the job done as well. Lined up for an immediate push though. Oh, the Venom side, and they're going to get it straight away. Nobody there to defend the opposite side of the map. And just like that, the lead is retaken by the Black Vipers. Very, very well thought out by the Black Vipers. Once they knew that they had lost that goal, they immediately transitioned towards that P3 area, controlled it, dominated it, made sure to get a straight goal back. 20 seconds left of the round unless the bomb's picked up. There's 4 in the feed now. Pick that bomb up, get the rush. Next kills are massive. Did Zinzan spot him out? Gets him anyway. Knew to expect it. There's a second. Can they get the third? I don't know. North is running around the back line. Here we go. Tied up at the half time. It looked good as the response was so quick. But 4 down in the midfield. And then North again transitioning that bomb. Going all tied up. It definitely felt like the dominating team were the Black Vipers for the majority of the round. But it matters not when the scoreline is all tied. Here we go again. The carnage of Overload, and the opening kill comes in from North. Absolutely tears Anish's head off. Yeah, you're not going to pick the bomb up from there, are you? You know there's going to be one in the broken window. There's always somebody in the broken window. Zep's good for a double. Can he get the third? No, he can't. Anish makes sure to put him down. Kill leader for his side once again. Here he comes. Spotted. And dealt with. Oh my god, Anish is good. Woo! Oh man, he can shoot. Fair play. Fair play. Really is a beast, man. Bomb reset right in midfield. I tell you, if someone manages to kill off Gravity here, who's definitely struggling for kills on this map number 3. That we could have possibly seen someone just run riot straight through the midfield. At the minute, nobody picking the bomb up. It seems like everybody's trying to get that 2-3 down situation, but here is the first sort of chance to pick it up. Everybody's sort of locked in the respawn for the PV Black side. Ziek ready and waiting. Somehow he kills Zinzan through the wall. I don't really know how. Dozer's taken up the whole of the top window and misses every single bullet. Reload comes in. That nade's going to be... Oh, it doesn't... I can't believe there was no damage done. Ziek is through the back line here. Big kill there from Gravity. We said he was struggling in the kills department, but he might be good for a couple here. Might need to get himself another one. No, he doesn't. They get free reign to just run and score. Put themselves back in the lead. Fantastic work from the Black Vipers. Again, I'll say it once again. They really did need... they've scored again for free. Nobody's stopping them. They're just running riot right now. The defence has fallen apart and nobody has realised that Ziek is still in the back spawn of PV. The bomb has been picked up by North here over on the back line, but look who's coming to take everybody down. It will be Ziek. Now he can get everyone on the respawn. Maybe he should have waited just a moment. Big Zep off as well. He'll be commenting to his team that he's got free reign right towards the A-bomb site. Here come PV to try and respond on defense, but it's Ziek again. He's been alive for so long, and it's 5-2. And it's all due to Ziek's unbelievable work staying alive in the back line of PV Black. They've got no idea where he is right now. He's invisible on the map, and he's picking everyone off left and right. This is the moment where... Oh, he's got another one. Let's go. Got another one. He's still here doing all sorts of damage. Finally, somebody deals with him. But I think it's too late now. A minute 45 left to play and 3 overloads needed. And I don't even think that PV have touched the bomb. There we go. Now there's a bomb to but you've got 3 players to contend with, and you get absolutely none of them. Alfie, the first man in. He won't be able to get much. Gravity will be next man up, who's really turned the kills, deaths, the bomb around in his favour. He was beyond double negative at the start of this game. Now he's 14 and 18 and doing much better for the side. And look how much it shows. They've scored 3 goals this round, and PV have had absolutely nothing. Nades coming in, everybody blown to bits. Poor North. Let's got his load to him. He might be good for 2 here. He can't quite get the job done. Helping him out will be Zinzan, who's now on 4 in a row, but he's then picked off. Zep wins a big one, and nobody has the bomb. The bomb's reset back to the midfield, and yeah, well, you mantle up there, you're going to end up dead. When there's an SMG that close, it's not going to happen. Zep picked off as well. This is another chance now for the Venm Black Vipers to push on through. It could end up being a cricket score. And look at that, through again, and yeah, there we go, host-ended game. I think PV Black have had enough, and they're going to give the win away, and I don't blame them. That was getting a little bit one-sided, was it not? Anish, 35 kills, and again, he's an absolute man-mountain. Here is that moment where he read the back spawns as well and dealt with Dozer. That was beautiful. Yeah. Jarek, sorry, or Jaw X, I'm sorry, I've only just seen your message in the chat. I was too locked in on the game, but the score was 6-3, I believe, in Search and Destroy. 2 maps to 1 now. Is just starting to swing towards Venm. That was a fantastic showing in game number 3 to keep themselves in the series. If they can do the same again in game number 4, we might go the distance. Oh, I do apologise, I haven't got Venom's, there we go, on the screen. Venom Esports are in the chat as well saying reverse sweep inbound, and I did say it was a possibility. It all starts with a good game 3, and they've done exactly that. Now they are looking at Colossus Hardpoint in game number 4, which is an absolute bang-out map. This could go the distance. Game number 4, Colossus Hardpoint, is starting now. They'll allow the teams to settle their sides and then get the overlay back up. What do we think, ladies and gents? Do we think we see game number 5? I think it's very likely. We'll be looking at Anish and Zep once again for the kills for their sides. We'll be looking at some big plays from Ziek like he did in the last game. Gravity, if he can keep his gun skill up and ready. The end of that second half of that game number 3 was fantastic. The start he struggled a little bit, but he definitely worked it out and figured everything the right way round. PV are up on the left and have not even started it. Zep's in on the time with 10 early seconds. And already thinking about P2 is Dozer. Oh, I tell you what, Ziek nearly had him figured out. Boom! Zep for 2, immediately traded. Anish will have to get out of there and play his life. North teammates Zinzan with the Skemtex. whole mob's there. North manages to make him get a couple of team kills, and the P2 Spawns do favour PV right now. Does his 3 in a row. He's now dropped as well. And we're all tied up, 18 points apiece. As we rotate for the first money hill on the map. Initial couple of seconds being held here by the side in red. They're trying to pin PV Black right back into the back spawns of P2. If it's possible to do so, you can really do some damage, but it's a very, very difficult task. There's a good 3 down though. I tell you what, they're doing an unbelievable job of it. They've got 20 plus points out of it. There's only 30 points left on the hard point. Spawns mean absolutely nothing for Venm as they take full control of P2. Unbelievable work early on there. Norms 1 and 5 have been shut down from every angle. What a P2 hill from the side in red. I thought it was looking good for PV Black, but I was completely wrong. The spawns meant nothing. Venm doing the business. And Anish is on 5 in a row already. And the scoreline is already in their favour by quite a margin considering the amount of time played. Anish doesn't see the man behind him. That's really unfortunate timing for him. Hey, greetings to you too, sir. I tell you what, PV Black looking to try and tie up the scoreline that was opened up in P2. And here we go, a beautiful P3 halt. I tell you, big work coming out of C8 there. Still PV Black hold on. North's good for 2 in a row. He needs to get that gunny back. Zeb shooting everything but the man, but he still gets 1. He can't get the second. Maybe still effective from the first. North will be the next man to challenge. I tell you what, Doz is doing a fantastic work of trying to get himself in through the back line of the enemy to try and flip those spawns in his side's favour. Twice we've seen him do it already. He's winning a big gunfight there as well. Now Alfie's the next man in. He'll get 1, gets an easy second as well, and I tell you what, PV again have the spawns, but might get help there. Zep might be able to fly on it. He'll get an easy one to the right. And the last man will be Zeb. He's allowed to slip through and kill Zeb for free. Anish then has his man's back, and it's a 3v2 scenario, making a 3v1 on time. And still, Venm just hold PV in their back spawn. Unbelievable work out of the Venm squad here. Zinzan started off 12 and 7, and as we go back towards that P1 again, the margin at the top of the screen is going to be massive. 60 points after 1 round of rotations is about as good as it gets. Is it a little bit early to say? Game 5, question mark? I don't know. Can't say, yeah, Anish is good for 2 more. Oh! Eat lead, Zinzan! Anish has just absolutely stomped on you for 3 in a row. Makes it a 4th as well. This man is just him, isn't he? Well, there you go. Anish. Remember the name because he is a demon. I don't even know what he did there. I just went into his POV and some fantastical stuff was happening. Magic going his way tonight for sure. And here he goes again. Through the back line, his team this time do have the spawns and the rotate on the initial 4P2, but PV Black desperately need to do what has happened to them in the first round of showing. Tigger's here saying Anish showing how much elo he's got. And again, PV do get themselves into the back spawns, but they might just get held here again. Unfortunately, North can't quite get the gunfight to go in his favour. And still, the Black Vipers hold on. And now we are nearing the 100-point deficit, which is, it's a scary place to try and come back from. Last 20 seconds here are absolutely massive for PB as we look towards P3 for the second time. Good response to Guy's at it again! Oh my god, how has he won that? I literally want to sit here and spectate Anish. 4 in the feed for the Black Vipers as they once again have full control of the next hard point. Zep will get one. Has to play his life though. Knows the information on the second, picks him up as well. It will be Anish. Big kills coming in from Zep here as he tries to flip out the spawns and get his team onto the hill. Will be the man to take a route, and he sniffs out Zep hiding under the stairs there. Dozer gets the immediate trade, but then he's picked off by Anish, who somehow manages to kill Zinzan as well. I mean, he's immediately traded by North, who's really having a troubled game number 4. That's a good kill though. That's a big kill coming in from North. He might get the next one as well. Yes, he does. Big moment for North here as he tries to rekindle some of the deaths to his tally. Anybody gonna sniff out the wide route from Gravity? Dozer will! Beautiful work out of Dozer. And this is the hold that PB could be looking for to get them right back in the game. I tell you what, they were near enough 100 points down. Woo! So if they can get this tied up, who knows what could happen. It'd be an unbelievable fight back. Here comes the onslaught of red. The red wall, if you will. They try once again to hold PB right in their back spawns. This time not successful with it quite at launch. 3 for 3 in the feed. Last man standing will be Dozer, who loses out to Gravity. But the difference now, just 25, well, call it 30. We'll rotate back to P1 once again. 3 in the feed. Oh, I'll tell you what, Ziek rips his head off. Don't be wrong. Absolute Dozer! Oh, Dozer's just shooting wind there. That's a bad one. Anish in on the time again. He's got 30 plus kills again. Look at where he goes here. Oh, he can't quite get the job done. Knew where he was off. Thankfully was sniffed out. There's a 4 in the feed again for the Black Vipers, who are starting to re-extend that giant lead that they had. It was closed up. Gravity gets the lead on this as well. Good work from Gravity. Will he get one with the nade? He does at least get the one with the nade. This P2 is massive for PV. Anish sniffed out in the back line. Zep taking a lot of damage from the man in P1. The hill is being contested by Ziek. Can't get one. North easily picked off. Alfie gets 2 and Anish gets another. Last man standing will be Dozer. And again, the Black Vipers are just pinning the PB Black side into the back spawns. It's unbelievable what they're doing. They now have spawns in their favour, and this might be a game 5. I said it earlier on. Coming back from here would be ludicrous. There's still 20 to play for. They'll only need 4 or 5 points once they reach the P3 area. Giant break needs to come in now, and it's just not going to happen. Zinzan will be the next one in. Still got another man to deal with. He's got to use the pistol to get the job done. Oh my god, he's good for 2 as well. John Wick or Zinzan. He's now got 32 kills as well. If he tries to get another one, I'll tell you what, that would have been unbelievable. 15 points needed after some fantastic work from Zep. It could have been down to just 5 points needed. Can PB Black hold on here? Going to notice. Mark Dozer wins the gunfight, but he's all on his own. We're going to have to get another 2, and he can't quite get the job done, and this should be the game. Unbelievably well played. by the Black Vipers. Anish is just ripping people apart again, man. He's 39 kills for this lobby, and I just can't stop saying how good he is. But what a round, what a game number 4 from the Black Vipers. They started off dominating, and at every opportunity they just pinned people back right into the back of the map, and they had nowhere to go. .500 damage. Alfie as well, by the way. 33 and 24, 27 non-traded kills, 2 minutes plus of hill time. Massive, massive game for his side. Well. Is crumbling down because Venm Black Vipers have done what we said they would, and that's fight back. And they've fought back to a complete level playing field. We are going the distance, and I do believe now that they have all the momentum swinging their way. The reverse sweep is well and truly on. Can they close it out? We're about to find out, ladies and gentlemen. What do we reckon? What do we reckon? I know obviously there's going to be a few biased people in the chat who will be supporting their side, but I do truly believe that the momentum all favours the Black Vipers here. Can they do the reverse sweep? Here we go! Dead S&D in game number 5. Venm Esports straight in the chat who wants the scoreline of game number 2 returned right back to the PV side. I tell you what, that really would rub salt in the wounds of PV, that one. That really would. Losing it all will be bad enough, but losing the same scoreline in game number 2 might just be a stinker. We'll see what they can do. Like I said, they've been very, very good. It was only... The game 3 I thought was very dominant in the second half. Second half of game number 3 and game number 4, I tell you what, the Black Vipers came out swinging, and swing they did. But PV Black fought back. They got it a lot closer than I thought it would be. Like, when I saw that 100-point scoreline developing at the top, I was a bit like, this could be an absolute battering. But they fought back valiantly. They were trying to do the right things on the map. They weren't particularly doing things wrong. They were just, I'd tell you, they were just losing gunfights to Anish. And, I mean, what are you meant to do when he's doing things like that to you? Like, the man's quite clearly very, very talented, and putting him down is a very, very big thing. So, you know, don't get me wrong, he was helped out massively by his team. The whole Black Vipers team in that game number 4 were fantastic. But again, it's that man having those big moments, getting those 3-4 downs. You had Alfie, who was picking up the hill time and massively positive as well. Very, very good damage out of him, considering that he spent most of his game stood on the hill. Perfect performance from Venm in game 4, and if they could transition that into game number 5, then PV Black have a very, very long game ahead of them. Again, talk about the resurgence that's now needed from PV Black. It was needed from the Vipers. They've done it. They've got the job done. They've dragged it into deep waters into Game 5, and now it's PV who need to respond valiantly in the last game. They've already got one search and destroy under their belts. Can they get the job done, or will they go down for a second time in 2 games? Hopefully the game starts now. It didn't, of course. I line up to trying to get this series back in action. But we will be starting up again in just a minute or two's time, so bear with us, hang fire, and we'll find out who the winner of this best of 5 series is going to be very, very shortly. Oh, everyone's leaving the lobby now. Rubbish. Back in a moment, guys. Here we go. For the game number 5, and it looks like PV Black are going to all rotate towards the B-bomb site. There is only one man there. For the other team in a minute, it will be an Ish who's got to play his life. He has indeed. He's now got the reinforcements to try and help him retake over that B-bomb site. Is anybody going to get the bomb down for the PV side? Here we go. Straight up 4v4 retake in round number 1. Who is going to win this? This could be a big moment. Very first round. Everybody's still alive. That is... wow. Pressure applied. Anybody go through the back line? It doesn't seem so. North will get the opening first blood. Everybody's going to slide in. Absolute carnage on the B-bomb site. It's going to take ages for Dozer to get in through the back. Zinzan's good for one as well, but the bomb's being defused. Will anybody pick it up? Zinzan will. And PV Black do get the better of Venm in round number 1. Just about. It felt a little bit hairy at one moment there, but Zinzan good for 2 in the round. A lot of damage coming out of him as well. Dozer won a huge gunfight there from the couches area to the middle of the map, the sort of mid lane for P3. If he hadn't won that, Zinzan would have had absolutely no chance. So fantastic work from the duo. North did get the opening first blood as well, don't forget that. That sort of started the fight up. And here we go in round number 2, and it looks like we're getting the same sort of route straight through towards the B site with the bomb. Smoke goes down. Will the bomb get planted? Not before Gravity gets first blood. Beautiful work to pick Zep off. He's now 0-2, and that's exactly what you want to be doing to the Zep at the start of this game. Through the back line again. Gravity good for 2 in the round, and poor old Dozer is left all on his own against the 3 men of Venm, and a much different look from what we saw in game number 2. That timing would have been unbelievable for Dozer. He's now been spotted out, and surely he has absolutely no chance. Please do ignore the MC command in the chat, it's not been updated. Here we go with Gravity. It might be good for 3 for the round. Does he know Dozer's in the cover? That timing's unbelievable. Dozer wins the gunfight. 20 seconds to play with. He can't get the second. Alfie at the trade. And we'll be all tied up after 2. Much better work from Venm Black Vipers this time around. Remember, the game number 2, they went 4 rounds down before managing to get one under the belt. This time, it's 1-1 after 2. So much better position. Ooh, I pressed the wrong one, my bad. Now a look towards the A-bomb site. Zia will be the solo man, but he gets the initial kill. He gets out of there as well. No trade-in from PV Black. That's a huge moment in round number 3. Here we go. Oh, Anish is going to have the whole mob of blue ready and waiting for him. Like, how's he won that gunfight? He's unbelievable. Keeps his side with the numbers advantage, making sure to take one to the grave with him. Unbelievable. Zep goes over the top, he gets the next, and now we're down to a 2 versus 2, making a 2v1. Alfie's good for yet another trade. And it'll be Zep, who hasn't got a kill yet here in game number 5. He's going to have to get 2 big ones to give his side the lead again. Need to get that bomb down. This is an opportunity. He's going potentially for the kills. He might find it easier with the SMG in his hands. He's just walking through, checks no corners, and just gives his life away. Zep's now 0-3, and the Black Vipers deservedly take the lead. Not checking that corner's criminal. I'm sorry. No hesitation to look on that left side. You're in a 2v1 scenario, and it's not going your way, but you're not going to win it not checking your corners on search and destroy. You are not, especially when you're on offense as well. On defense, you can maybe hide in a creddy and get a couple of kills that way, especially if the bomb isn't down, but when you're on offense, you've got to be checking those corners. Trophy in, I love that work from Anish. To be able to stand here without any throwables. He gets the opening kill as well, and the Venomese Bulls now have numbers in their favour once again. The bomb will go down. Here we go with Alfie. He might be good for 2 here if he gets the opener. Can't quite get the job done, but it will be a 3v2 scenario, again favouring the side in red. North comes through, Gravity surely got a name tag or whatever. He's teamed up with Anish, and this is almost... Ooh, hold on. Charles round the corner. Anish is now going to have to get back. North does get one, but I tell you what, he doesn't miss! Unbelievable this man is. Anish, 3-1. He literally does not miss. Incredible work. Yet again, he's 3 in a row. Oh, here we go. We're staying on it. We're not moving off this POV, ladies and gents. So just letting you know, we love a bit of a sniper rifle. Flame, here we go! The opening salvo, I thought he might have been good for a collateral there, maybe even a 3-piece with the 1 bullet. Zinzan's been sniffed out as well. He's taken a lot of damage from Alfie in the midfield. Anish gets himself another one. I tell you what, I shouldn't have gone off it. But it's 3v1 scenario again, and now PV Black are in a world of hurt. Because this should be 4-1. It should be. Unless Dozer can do the unthinkable again in the... That was cut short. Alfie with 0 respect. Straight in through the back line and slashes Dozer's neck for the 4-1 lead. 6-2. Alfie's played a blinding game since game 3 onwards. It was a little bit slow to start off with, but games 4 and 5 he's been unbelievable. As has Anish. Well, Anish has been good all series long, but Alfie has definitely stepped up to help him out in these later game stages. We've got to give him the credit. Here he is again, holding it down. Decides to back down before he's picked off, and already Black Vipers have full control of the B-bomb site. Gravity gonna get the bomb down pretty much for free. No, he's not. He's picked off by Zep from the midfield. And then Zinzan gets one with the sniper. This is beautiful work. Dozer gets a third, and all of a sudden, Anish is left all on his own. The initial damage comes in, and there's the trade as well. 4-2. And if you're a PD member, we'll be hoping this is the resurgence of a comeback in game number 5. 4-1 down and looking through the end of the barrel, if you will. Zep, who's normally unbelievable in every single game, is struggling. It may be the first time I've ever seen this man struggle on a map. I've casted him a number of times and he's always good. I gave him that credit. He's been fantastic all the way up until this game number 5, but maybe the gas tank has started to run out just a touch. Everybody lining up on defense here for the side in red. Zinzan opens up with another big kill. Anish, oh my god, he's doing it again. He's going to get another one, isn't he? I can smell it. I can smell it. Oh, he nearly gets it with the pistol. Zinzan will pick up one. Dozer gets another. Dozer and Zinzan to try and get their team back within 1 round. The trade has come onto Zinzan, but Dozer with a 1v1. You do fancy him. You do fancy Dozer here. Dozer versus Gravity. I'm basing it on what we've seen today. Dozer's 3-piece. Here we go! Never mind. Guarther's wrong. 5-2. Sometimes the commentator's curse can't be any worse. And I've just absolutely slaughtered Dozer with that one. Jumps up in the window and Gravity wins a big gunfight to ascertain match point for the series for his side. I will apologise to Dozer afterwards because that was a proper Route 1 commentator's curse for him. Oh, mate, he's going to hate me for that. Gravity's good for 3 in that round, and this is now looking rather bleak for PV. North picked off immediately in this one, and it might be a 6-2 victory, which is even better than the 6-3 that Venm were asking for in the chat. Through the back line is Zep, who's desperate for another kill. There we go, he picks it up as well. Turns it to a 3v3 scenario. He's still favoured with the bomb down. And Anish alive. Dozer will get a big kill with the sniper now. 2 versus 3. Zinzan will be the man to take up the whole of the midfield area to stop anybody being able to come in on the wrap. Dozer gets another one with the sniper rifle. Can he get another one as well? He might well do. The bomb should be defused. He doesn't even need to get it. Now we're up to 5-3. I tell you what. Now your 6-3 scoreline might well come to fruition. I tell you what, if you've called it in the chat, very well done to you if it happens. I am, however, going to say that if PV win from here, it's a monumental throw for the Venm squad. They have to close this out after the unbelievable work they've done in the second half of this best of 5 series. They have been incredible, and this man has been unstoppable. Can they close it out here? Big opening nade. We all know that that likes to land, but it doesn't quite get to its mark. Trophy's down now as well. Dozer's on the sniper again. Nobody has control of the midfield, though. Gravity's just here for free. All 4 of the PV block side pinned into that back left corner of the map, if you will. And it's Gravity giving all the comms in the world. He's getting all the information necessary. There is nobody here. They're all at the front. They're all on B. Alfie sneaks on through. Gravity will get one, but the bomb's gone down. We're down to a 3 versus 3. Dozer's on the sniper. Will Gravity be good for another? Never mind, Zinzan will pick him up. Zinzan gets another! It's looking like we could be going in it. This could be massive. Never mind! Zinzan goes nuclear, keeps his side in it. And this is where it gets shaky. This is where it gets shaky because after the momentum drive from Venm, they reached 5-3. It felt like the game is right within touching distance, and now it's 5-4. If PV can get this round as well, Is the momentum swing back towards them in the final round 11? I hope we go the distance. It'd be an unbelievable way to close out an phenomenal series between these two teams. A bomb site push coming from the 4-man. Red wall flurrying across the rooftops. Here we go. North is going to get the information. He's managed to get out of there. Zepp's got the opening first blood as well. Beautiful work from Zepp. He's now on 3 in a row. North gets another. He's traded, but the damage surely has been done. Three versus 2 to take it all the way. Zepp, Dozer and Zinzan. And already Zinzan, who's really been the difference maker in this final game for his side. He's 11-6, he's on 4 in a row. I don't know if he did indeed get an ace in the last round or if his kills followed over. Never mind, Dozer gets the next. He's 9-6 as well. And now Gravity is left all on his own against the 3 men of PV with 25 seconds to go. Oh my god, Gravity, get another one. He might go for 3 here. This could be one of the biggest moments that we've ever seen on the channel to win the game for his side. 15 seconds, the health regens in. He's spotted out and he's picked off. PV just about take us all the way. But I'll tell you what, that was a special, special moment that nearly came in from Gravity there. He'd already won one gunfight on that same heady. Had he checked it again, who knows? But we are going to round 11. And PV Black will be desperate for a victory here. Zinzan's 5 in a row. Will he finish this game 5 unkillable? Unbelievable scenes in this series from both teams. Back and forth all game long, and Zinzan opens up with a monster of a nade. You can't believe this is happening. The swing from one side to the other throughout the series has been incredible. Can PV close it out after picking up first blood? North, was he spotted out by Alfie? I believe that North saw him. He's off and out the way now, trying to sneak his way in through the back line. I mean, PV really don't have to give much away here. Bomb still not down. Gravity is thinking about it. The 2 men of PV are giving absolutely nothing away here. Look at this positioning. Zepp and Zinzan just literally playing for it. Zepp picks up number 1. Zinzan puts a load of damage in. How's Gravity won that fight? How has he won that? Is he going to be good for 2 here as well? He can't get the job done. And PV somehow have done it. I can't believe it. After seeing them lose game 3 and game 4 and go 4-2 down in game 5, I thought it was over. 5-2 down, I do apologise. But they managed to win 4 final rounds in a row to bring it back. Zinzan is 14-6, and nobody expected that after seeing how this series played out. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a series. Both teams going tooth and nail for the victory, but PV Black, by the skin of their teeth, and I mean by the skin of their teeth, managed to get the job done. 3-2, unbelievable. Unbelievable. I'm gobsmacked. That's one of the best series I've ever watched. It is one of the best series I've ever watched. That was so much fun. It was so much fun. Doz is here with absolute movie. So's North. Oh, well, you're not wrong. That was insane. What a game. Whew. Hey, I cursed Dozer. There was nothing worse than that. Hey, Dozer, wait till you watch that one back. Yeah, I really done you dirty in that game 5, I'll be honest. But thankfully, you've come out on top. It was so bad. It was so bad. Right, guys. I am going to end the stream here, but please do stick around. We're going to be starting up again in around half an hour, 45 minutes time, with another big, big series. And I believe, again, it's Division 4. we do have to announce an MVP, and I'm tell you what, I'm gonna have to give it to Zinzan for his Game 5 ice. It's got to be Zinzan. That Game 5 ice, the without him, I mean, Dozer did fantastic in Game 5 as well, but Zinzan was the man in Game 5 when PV needed him most. MVP for the series. Anish could nearly have got it even though he was on the losing side, but I do have to say that I never give the MVP to the losing team no matter what happens. It was close though. It nearly changed my rules. Nearly changed my rules. We'll confirm the final victory in Game 5 for PV Black, who it was much needed for. It really was. Hey Dozza, wait until you watch it back, mate. Wait until you watch it back. I was expecting you to win a 1v1 and then you didn't. I cast a curse the absolute living hell out of you. So, my apologies, but you won the game, so hopefully I get away with it. Right, guys, I'm going to have to skedaddle and get myself prepared for the next one. Please, if you aren't busy for the rest of the night, come back and watch the next series that we have for you all. Thank you once again. I'm going to set up a quick raid, so please don't go anywhere. Whoever I do raid, please go and show some love to whoever that is. Let me just set it up. But yeah, back in about half an hour, 45 minutes for another one, if you're all interested. Raid. Here we go. Right, guys, I'll see you all very, very soon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anyone who hasn't followed, please do. We're on the route to 1,000 followers, and I'll catch you all very, very shortly.